Hello, this is Kisha with Crafty Sweet. Thanks for joining me today. I hope everybody is doing well. Um, Today I have a cute, simple card for you using the Lots of Heart stamp set and the dies. And I'm going to try to pull in the stitched with Whimsy dies. I like this die a lot. It just gives a perfect border around your card base, and then there are different sizes in this die set, so you could stamp a sentiment on here and then pop it up on your card. But I like framing the card base with this one, so I'm going to try this card using this one. Is a different version from my original. So this is the original one, and I was looking at it and I was thinking, I think the stitching around this piece would look cute and then just pop up this layer. So this is the card that we're going to make today using this bundle. So before we get into that, I do want to remind you that I have the free Darling Donkey card kit still available. This goes on until February 17th, so that is Wednesday. Any order placed in my online shopping store, craftysweet.stampinup.net, if your purchase is at least $35, you get this free card kit in the mail from me. But if you bump it up to $50 during celebration, so that will be past the 17th to qualify for a celebration item. So if it's $50, you do get to choose an item in the celebration catalog for that $50 purchase, and you'll get the card kit from me, and I'll send you an embellishment. But when you place your order, you must put this host code in. That's XVXR3DWZ. So put that host code in on your order form, and then that way I'll know that you've made your purchase, see what your total is, to see whether or not you qualify for the free Darling Donkey card kit, or if you get the card kit and the embellishment free from me, because you'll choose your celebration item when you place your order. Okay, so that is all. I also put up a video about the Stampin' Up! Community opportunity, which is purchasing the starter kit, and that is on I think the previous video. So if you guys want to check that out, this is the best time to purchase the starter kit during celebration because of all of the perks that go with it, and that includes that 5 packs of designer series paper for free. All right, so let's go ahead and jump into our card. All right, so I'm using a standard card base. This is in basic white, and then I'm using a layer of basic white, and this is what I'm going to do my stamping on. But before I start doing my stamping, let's go ahead and score our card base at 5.5. So this is 4 1/4 across, and then by 11, and then of course we score it at 5.5. So let's go ahead and do that really quickly. So 5.5, and I'm going to use my scoring blade on my Stampin' Up! Trimmer, and that's going to give me a perfect fold for my card base. Okay, now I'm going to bring in the Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine, because I want to go ahead and use the Stitch with Whimsy die, and I'm just going to lay that just like that on the card base, and then run it through the Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. I put my handle on. I took my handle off. But I'm going to run it through the Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine, and you guys will see how it... I've used that die before, so y'all, I'm pretty sure you know what kind of design it's going to leave on the card base. I think it's really pretty. All right, so I'm just going to lay that on the Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. Again, place the Stitch So Whimsy die. Just kind of eyeballing it, making sure it's good all the way around. And then I'm going to crank this through the Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. Just like this. Okay. Perfect. While I have the Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine, you can see I've been doing a lot of work with the Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. I'm going to go ahead and cut out my bird in real red. So let me just do, I'm going to take this piece, and then the bird is in the die set, the mini heart dies that coordinate with that lots of heart. And it's going to be this bird right here. Cut that down. It's one die and it cuts out the bird and the wing. And then let's see. That's it for now. Let's go ahead and crank this through. Crank that through. He's so cute. Look at that bird. He's so cute. And then his wing. Okay, so I'm going to sit that there. And then the next thing you know what? I need to stamp. Let's move this to the side. I need to stamp the flower so I can cut that out. So let's move the emboss machine to the side, and let's go ahead and do our stamping. So I'm going to pull this flower image out of the stamp set and go ahead and mount that on a block. I'm going to ink it up in Memento Black Ink. I'm just going to stamp that just like that, and then let's go ahead and cut that out. There are a lot of dies in this die set. I want this little flower right there. I've been using these hearts a lot. I did the explosion boxes for my husband and the kids, and then a friend, a couple that that we know, I did boxes for them as well. So this machine has been getting a lot of work, and so it have those heart dies. That's why my machine has all the little bits and pieces, because one of the hearts had a scallop around it. Okay, so now I'm just gonna position the die right around the flower, just like that, and then put my plate down, and I'm gonna run that through. Easy peasy. All right, let's lay that to the side, and we are all done with the mama machine, which is the regular Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. All right, let's put this back in here so I don't lose it. And then let's go ahead and layer this flower. So I'm going to take the same image, this flower, and I'm going to stamp it onto this layer right here using Memento Black Ink, and I'm just going to do it kind of all the way around. Kind of off a little bit. I'll turn my stamp. So this is just going to give me a little, just a little background on this image going all the way around. Just like that. Okay, I think that looks good. It's amazing what you can do with just a stamp image, and you know, to make a background. I think that's really nice. Okay, now I'm going to take a strip of the Granny Apple Green. Since this flower is in Granny Apple Green, I'm going to do a small strip. Let's see, I know it needs to be 3 3/4. Wow, so let's do 3 3/4. And then I think I want it that wide. I think I'm gonna take a little bit off. probably just a tad bit off. Let's see. It's all about just positioning it and seeing what you like. Oh, it needs to be 3.5. I think, hold on, let me measure. Where's my ruler? Let's see. It needs to be the width, so 3.5. So let me cut this down a little bit. 3.5. Cut a 1/4 inch off. Okay, so this is gonna go here, and then I'm gonna put my flower up there, and then my bird. Okay, all right, good to go. All right, so let's bring back the card base. Let's go ahead and fold that, and then I'm gonna crease it with my bone folder. Crease it with my bone folder, and then let's go ahead and adhere this piece of Granny Apple Green. I'm going to use the Stampin' seal for this. I'm going to lay this just across the bottom like this. And then now I can put this on dimensionals. Cute and simple. Let's see. Let's get another one before I start splitting. I'm gonna bring my snips because I want to cut the sides. You can use all of the dimensionals on the sheet. All right, let's go ahead and take the paper backings off. This one, and this one. Okay, now let's layer this baby up. Ah, yes, I love the way this looks. I think that just added so much to the card, and you'll see the regular one, the one that I did first. You're gonna be able to see the difference. Okay, where did the dimensionals go? Let's cut a little bit more off so I can pop the flower up. You're going to be able to see the difference in what the stitching around that border, how that's going to add to the card. Okay, let's see. Just like that. So I'm going to pop this up, and I'm not going to forget my little birdie. I'll do it just like this, and then I'm going to take my bird and let's see, let's put some liquid glue to adhere the wing to the body, just like that. And then I'm gonna pop him up. While that's drying, I'm gonna bring in my matte black dots, which I love. Move up, little birdie. I actually should have put a glue dot on him. I should have. Let's see. I'm gonna put one of the black dots on his eye. I think that's cute. Okay. And then I'm gonna put one on his eye. Come on back in. I'm gonna put it on his eye, and then I'm gonna put a glue dot on the back of him. Because it's gonna take a minute for that to dry. Let's see. Yes. Okay, yeah, I think that's how I'm going to adhere him. Just like that. All right, now that is it for this card. So let me bring in the other one, and you guys tell me which one you like the best. So, of course, that is gonna actually. I think I popped this wing up on this one. Let's see if I can get that. I can remove that adhesive with my adhesive remover. But oh, what's missing? Forgot to put my sentiment on here. Let's see, which one do I want to use? Just a little note. Sent with lots of heart. Thank you. Let's do thank you. I already have it mounted up. All right, let's stamp this in. How did I forget the sentiment? I know y'all are saying, where is the sentiment? What kind of card is this? Okay, I'm going to stamp the sentiment just like that. Hopefully, dimensional is not in the way. And it's not. Yes, that's what I love about paper crafting. You can always fix your mistakes. Okay, so that's it, guys. What do you think? Which one do you like the best? I think I prefer this one right here. I love the stitching around that the border, and then this layer popped up on dimensionals. All right, so that's it. That is a quickie. You can make this really quick. Simple supplies, simple stamping. You don't need a lot of ink. I only use the Memento Black Ink. So there you have it. All right, don't forget the Darling Donkey free card kit in the mail to you with a $35 purchase. Or if you bump it up to $50, you get your Sale-a-bration item, you get an embellishment from me, and you get the card kit. CraftySweet.stampinup.net, and then you have to use this host code. And make sure you're shopping with me. Okay? All right. Thank you guys so much. I will see you in the next video. Have a good day. Bye-bye.